This is Rabbi Chaim Jachter for the Orthodox Union's All Daf, speaking about bringing Hilchos Eruvin and Maseches Eruvin to life. Here I'm showing you a no longer active portion of the Tzuras HaPesach. Here is a kana mikan, or colloquially a lechi. This lechi extends all the way to the wire, and this lechi does not extend all the way to the ground. It's about an inch off the ground. Is that acceptable or is that not acceptable? Well, there's actually a machlokas between the Chassam Sofer and the Chazon Ish. The Chazon Ish claims that you cannot say Gud Achis Mechitza. You can say Gud Asik, stretch up the Mechitza, but stretch down that wall. That already, the Chazon Ish says, we cannot apply that rule in regards to Hilchos Eruvin. And there's more to discuss about the application of Gud Asik Mechitza, even to heading upwards. But let's say for now that Chazon Ish, just for simplicity's sake, Chazon Ish does not believe we can apply the concept of Gud Achis Mechitza, lower the Mechitza to Eruvin. However, the Chassam Sofer believes that you can. Generally speaking, Eruvin are machmir for the Chazon Ish and will require the lechis to go to the ground. However, most Rabbanim will still accept this lechi since it's within 3 tvachim of the ground. That's called lavud. We discussed that in an earlier series. Less than 3 tvachim is considered to be solid. Well, what do we say about applying the concept of lavud to a tzuras HaPesach? Most Rabbanim will say that you can apply the concept of lavud to a tzuras HaPesach. However, Rav Hershel Schachter is very adamant that one cannot apply the concept of lavud to a tzuras HaPesach, and therefore he would not like this lechi or kana mikan. He would say it has to be filled in all the way to the bottom. In the community that I happen to be filming in, they work very hard to satisfy Rav Schachter's opinion, and the lechi that I'm showing you is no longer in use. But just for illustrating purposes, for educational purposes, showing you an example where most of the Rabbanim would accept the application of lavud to a tzuras HaPesach, where Rav Schachter does not, and the community that I'm filming in is actually machmir for Rav Schachter on this particular issue. Also, we have the opportunity to show you the difference between the PVC pipe, a more modern version of the lechi that's currently used, is stronger, has much stronger material to use to create a kana mikan, which I prefer using, easier to detect, as opposed to these black strips which were used from the 1980s to the 2000 till about 2010, 2015 or so. Again, this is an old lechi, no longer in use, but again, it shows you this is the old way of using it. There's a question if it's sufficiently strong. Therefore, if Schachter wanted to have the bottom 10 tvachim should be wood. But we have now upgraded. We very much want to use the lechi. We want to use the stronger lechi, the PVC, as a lechi. So in sum, we saw here the concept of applying the concept of lavud to a tzuras HaPesach, which is there's machlokas, and also about the difference in the lechi material that is used. This seems to more satisfy the Gemara's requirement in Eruvin Yud Aleph of Bria Lachzik Dela Shel Kash. This should be strong enough to be able to support a door, at least a door made out of kash, made out of straw. This is Rabbi Chaim Jachter on behalf of the Orthodox Union's All Daf in the series called Bringing Hilchos Eruvin and Maseches Eruvin to Life.